Que pasa, Average Kurt here, aka the internet chef who thinks that if you order ice cream off Uber Eats, you should not be allowed to reproduce. I mean, you can practice, just don't create another life form in the process. Anyways, today I'm making birria tacos. I think I'm saying that right. Hence the que pasa in the beginning of the video. I was just feeling festive after making these amazing tacos with that dip or au jus or sauce, whatever you call it, on the side. And here's everything you need to make this recipe. Corn tortillas, you can use flour, I don't care. A chuck roast, 2 onions, some cilantro, that green shit, super fancy. Tomato paste, of course. Some not fresh garlic. I will not use fresh garlic on this channel after somebody berated me about it. Some enchilada sauce, which I may or may not use. Pepper, salt, and some guajillo chilies, I think that's called. Beef broth, and some olive oil. Gotta slice this onion, but I'm still a little self-conscious about my abilities. I've been practicing, but I'm just gonna do some movie magic to speed it up. And, oh no, wait. I did a good job. I've been watching videos and I'm doing better. Aren't you proud of me, guys? Let me show you how I did it. Slice this onion in half from the top to the bottom, and then you're gonna make little slits. Not all the way through, like 90% of the way through, all through the onion. See those nice slits, nice and precise. Then you're gonna cut it the other way and just chop it up. Just chop it up. Look how good, look at those little slices. Oh, I'm so proud of myself. And make sure to use protection while slicing onions. Now, time to prep these guajillo chilies. I think I'm saying that right. Just gonna slice off the tops, pull out all the seeds, and they'll be good to go. But this is taking a while, so I'm gonna use some movie magic to speed up the process. And boom. And my fingers are burning from fingering out all those spicy... Never mind, let's just move on. Now I'm going to cube up this chuck roast, and you don't want small pieces, you want them still to be big. I think I broke this down into like 4 to 5 different pieces. Next, got my pot set on medium-high with some olive oil covering the bottom, and just going to sear these. We're not going to cook them all the way through, just get a good crust on them, and I'm going to do this for about 3 to 5 minutes. Some oil will jump out, so let's get the camera out of the splash zone. Here's the meat after searing. You can see that dark brown crust. You don't want gray. So in that same pot, gonna add some more olive oil after pulling out the meat, and then I'm gonna throw in those onions. And I'm just gonna let these caramelize, whatever, I don't know. Let these hang out in the pot for a while, let them sweat before I add the tomato paste and the non-fresh garlic. If you're new to the channel and wondering why this guy won't use fresh garlic, in one of my recent videos, some guy told me if I wanted a serious cooking channel, I needed to use fresh garlic. And I told him he can kiss my ass, and I will never use fresh garlic now. Now we're just gonna mix this up, let all these ingredients mix and get to know each other like a 1970s key party. If you don't know what that is, just Google it. And now it's time to add the beef stock. I'm gonna add 1 quart of beef stock to this onion, tomato paste, garlicky deliciousness. And I had been told, and I'm sure someone will mention it, you should make your own beef stock. I'm not a tryhard. I don't have that much free time on my hands. I gotta play video games and surf the internet and Instagram and slide into girls' DMs. I don't have time to make my own beef stock, bro. And I did decide to use some of that enchilada sauce mix thing. I was feeling a little froggy, a little frisky. I poured about 3/4 into the pot. And I'm just gonna let this hang out for a couple minutes before taking it to the crock pot. Now I got my crock pot set on high. Let's get that unknown substance out of my crock pot. And I'm just gonna pour in the sauce mixture thingy, the broth, garlicky, tomato pasty deliciousness in there. And then I'll throw in the meat and the guajillo chiles and let that simmer in there for about an hour. And if you weren't thinking this before, you're thinking it now. This is gonna be fire. And after being in the crock pot for an hour on high, I'm gonna remove all those chilies, put them in my blender along with 1 cup of that broth. Gonna blend that shit up until it's smooth and then put it back in the crock pot to cook for another hour. Here I am 2 hours after the meat's been cooking, trying to shred it. It just won't shred, so obviously it needs some more time back in the crock pot. Here's the meat after 3 hours of cooking. Now, it's tender and delicious, but not quite shreddable. I could put it back in the crock pot for another hour and it probably would be shreddable, but at this point, I am starving. So I'm gonna call an audible and just dice it up and eat it that way. Now it's time to season the dipping au jus sauce. Just put a whole bunch of salt and pepper in there. Gonna shred up some fresh mozzarella, which is my favorite cheese. Use whatever you want, I just prefer mozzarella. Alright, it's go time. Gonna spray my pan with a little olive oil, grab my corn tortilla, dunk it in the sauce, give you that nice POV angle. I'm an expert on good POV angles. I wonder why. And after dunking, gonna take it to my pan, which is set on medium heat, douse it in some cheese, put meat on half the side, because we're gonna flip this over. So is it technically a quesadilla? Is it a taco? It's whatever I want it to be. This is my show. Then gonna take a few spoonfuls of that jus sauce, douse that meat, then flip it and let it cook for a couple minutes on each side. And just rinse and repeat. Now, I forgot to get this shot of me making the dunking sauce, but it's extremely straightforward. I took a ladle full of the sauce, put it in a bowl, diced up some fresh onions, put that in there, diced up some fresh cilantro, put that in there, and I was good to go. But now, it's time for the main event, a close-up of these tacos. I was really struggling with what to make this week. I had no idea what to do. And then my genius brain came up with this, and it turned out fantastic. Just look at it. I did it again. And now, there's only one thing left to do. Take these tacos and into them. First, I'm gonna try a taco just by itself, no sauce. And the electrical signals these tacos are sending to my brain is that it's delicious. Very good. But now, we gotta dunk it. Really wish the dunking shot had been in focus, but shit happens. Now, put the taco in your mouth and let us know how it is, Average Kurt. Just take a few minutes to reflect, really think about those tacos. These things are a bit messy. One sec, let me go wipe my face off. But these tacos, they got me in my feelings right now. Should I get back with my ex? No, what am I thinking? But these tacos slap. They slap all over the place. They are delicious. I highly recommend giving this a try instead of your regular white people taco night. Hey you, did you like the shit you saw today? If so, please like and subscribe. Also, show off the guns and follow me at Average Kurt Cooks on the gram. Salute to you guys for watching. I'm just gonna sit here, get fat, get happy, eat the rest of these tacos, and have a good time. I'll catch you guys later. I'm also getting a little drunk as well. Cheers to you guys.